Hi, welcome to Vic and Lynn Sports Chat. Welcome to our live watch along of the Super Rugby clash between the Reds and the Hurricanes. Woo, playoffs everywhere. Let me switch the lights on. There you go, a lot better. So, looking forward to this one. We just had an epic game. Well, the game wasn't that great, but the chat was fantastic. We had the Crusaders against the Highlanders. Crusaders won that one at the end, 15-12, after a terrible kick by the Highlanders. They should have at least got into extra time. But look, it is what it is. And I hope you guys join us for this one. It's going to be a good game because these two teams have got a lot to play for today. They've got a lot to play for. Let's just have a look at the standings there quickly. Look, the Crusaders are now on top in front of the Brumbies, the Chiefs, and the Reds. Reds and the Hurricanes are 4 and 5 in the table. They're not getting into the third spot anymore. That's gone. But both of them cannot afford to lose today. Sock is on. There you go, Wayne. There you go. The Queensland Reds and the Hurricanes both cannot afford to lose today, because what happens if Moana wins tomorrow? What happens if the Blues win tomorrow? And the Waratahs are still in there as well. So, yeah. The winner, I think, is definitely in the playoffs. The loser might get bugger all, as the song goes. The loser might get bugger all. It might be the mongrel of the day. I'm going to have one of my big cokes afterwards. Don't worry. So let's check that out. Let's see what happens today. It's going to be very, very interesting. I just want to see the players are not in the field yet, so we got a little bit. Exit that. There we go. All right. Now, where did I put my stuff? Vic. That's the one I want. All right. So. What the hell's going on here now? This is not good. The computer is striking this morning. I can't switch that off. Oh, that's better. Oh, got lucky there. Ooh, I thought I lost everything there for a moment. All right, so let's get into the lineups. Obviously, we're playing at the Sunscorp Stadium. Take that away there. Lovely looking stadium. One of the nicest stadiums there. That is in Brisbane. In Brisbane, of course. So let's start with the lineup of the Hurricanes. Should come at the bottom of the screen now. Let me run through the lineup of the Hurricanes first. Do it for you like this. At number 1, we have Savia Numea at 1, Asafa Umar at 2, Tyrell Lomax at 3, Zach Gallagher at 4, Isaiah Walker-Lewer at 5, Duplessis Kerivi at 7, Brad Shields at 6, Peter Lakai at 8, Cam Roygard at 9. He's been playing very well. Ruben Love, maybe one of the most exciting players in New Zealand rugby at the moment, at 10. Fina Garnova at 11. At 12, we have Peter Umanga Jensen. Billy Proctor at 13. Dan Sinkinson at 14. And Callum Harkin at 15. Let's have a quick look at the subs here for the Hurricanes. Raymond Tupo at 16. Tavita Marfilio at 17. Pazileo Tosi at 18. Hugo Plummer at 19. Devin Flanders at 20, Era Anari at 21, Brett Cameron at 22, and Blaine Sullivan at 23. So a strong lineup here for the Hurricanes. Good team. I think you got to be careful here, boys. You got to be careful here. The Hurricanes could do a number. Let's look at who's missing for the Hurricanes quickly. This is their injury list. Caleb Delaney, Will Tucker, Riley Higgins, they're all out there. Harry Godfrey, Punavai. So that's the injury list for the Hurricanes. We move on to the Reds. Before the game starts, we don't want to waste too much time. Here we go. So for the Reds, at number 1, we have Sef Faagaze. 2, Richie Azata. Number 3, Zane Nongor. Number 4, Josh Cunningham. 5, Ryan Smith. Joe Braille is at the 6 today. Fraser McWright at 7 and Harry Wilson at 8. Tate McDermott been playing very well this season at 9. Tom Lyon, I like him as well. Good young and upcoming talent for the Aussies. Then at 11, we have Filippo Daugunu At 12, the man that I call Mr. Pastrami, Hunter Paisami. I think he's like a good pastrami sandwich. The guy's just mustard. Dre Pacquiao at 13. Lucky Anderson at 14 and Jock Campbell at 15. The reserves for your Queensland Reds: Josh Nazer, Jeff Tumaga Allen, Trevor King, Angus Blythe, John Bryant, Kalani Thomas, Harry McLaughlin Phillips, and Tim Ryan. So those are the lineups for both teams. Let's just quickly look at the injury list for the Reds, because that is quite a long one. They don't give you all the information, but big names are missing. Sarah Uro. Salah Kailoto is missing. I mean, yeah. Massimo De Lutis, a lot of good players missing. Big injury list from the Reds. But listen, that's rugby. You've got to handle that. You've got to handle that. Oh, wow. Highlander fan is in there. Tom is in there. Wayne is in there. Good, guys. Get in there. Get into the chat. Get in. Remember to like and subscribe. Let me just quickly put that info out there for you. There you go. Where's that? The sub info. That's what we want to talk about. Let's do that quickly. Don't forget one thing, guys. I'll be changing the lineups at the bottom all the time. The score is on the top of the board. What is important is, let's just have a look at the standings again. This is 4 against 5. There's 2 points separating these teams in the table, in the ladder. A win, whoever wins today is 100% guaranteed to be in the playoffs, and will be guaranteed, I think, guaranteed the fourth spot. Yeah, maybe not. If the Hurricanes win, the Reds could still get fourth. But if you win, you're in the playoffs, which is important. Okay, and we remember 1 plays 6, 2 plays 5, and 3 and 4 battle. So if you're winning, whoever wins this one, you might have to play the Chiefs or the Brumbies, depending on what the Chiefs do against Moana tomorrow. So that is just basic, the standings, just to get that up and running. So let me put that to the bottom. There you go. We've got the scoreboard up. We've got the people in the house. The chat is going on. 50% think of you the winner of the Super Rugby is coming out of the Blues, Moana, Reds, and Hurricanes. And the top 3 in the table, no one, only 8% of you were the Chiefs. That surprises me. That truly surprises me that only 8% of you people are going with the Chiefs. That is quite a surprise for me. That is quite a surprise for me. I thought there would be more people going with the Chiefs, but we'll see. Nova and Van Nistel, Chiefs, if they win, go top of the table. Yes, they do, but they got to play Moana tomorrow. And Moana's been tough lately. Moana's been tough. So remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Let's see if we can do better than we did in the game before, where we had a lot of people in, a lot of votes. We need more Aussies in here, man. We need more Aussies. Let me take a sip before they get onto the field. Thanks a lot. I'm ready for this one. Look, who do I think the main guy is on? I mean, obviously Ruben Love and Tom Lynott, the 2 kickers, are going to play. But I like Hunter Paisami. I think got to be careful for Lucky Anderson. Billy Proctor's doing well this season. Cam Roygott, I think, is the better. Don't worry about that. I think Cam Roygott is a better scrum half than Tate McDermott. Zane Nongo's been doing well, but we'll see. I still got to say, I like those Reds merchandise. I do like the shirts from the Reds. I need to get myself one of those, or somebody from Down Under to sponsor me one. Ooh, Stefan. Don't know. I think it'd be more than one, but yeah. Not quite sure about that one. So keep on voting and stuff again. My vote went for also Blues, Moana, or Reds. I think one of those are going to do it. But we will see. Surprise! The Chiefs are starting to pick up nicely now. That would surprise me if the Chiefs weren't in the race. I only need one. I've had a bet, 1 penalty converted in this match. What do you think? Only one. think that I should be all right with that. You should be all right with that. We'll see. We will see. So hey, let me get the clock ready. We're ready to kick off. There we go. We'll change the poll later. Don't worry. Once we hit 50, we'll do something else. The referee is Paul Williams. Here we go. Come on, get this one on the road. I think it's the Reds to kick off first. It's a big game. This has got a lot of implications. This is going to be interesting. And we're off. We're underway, my friends. Good catch there from the Reds, straight off the off. I think I was caught by Harry Wilson. Well done. McDermott trying to get the ball out. Go straight back to the forwards. Zane Nongo not going anywhere on their own 22. Again, McDermott trying to get it out. He's going to kick it. He's asked for the guy to help him out there. Here we go. McDermott's going to kick it over the top. Good catch there from the Hurricanes. Hurricanes playing in black today. Kind of irritating me. I like them in the yellow. There you go. You see. Well, this is a matchup of Australia's best. One of the best in Australia against one of the best in New Zealand. Oh, what a pass. What a pass there from Callum Harkin. Behind the back, straight to Fina Ganafu. Well done here by the Hurricanes. Starting off well. A lot of pride at stake here as well. A lot to play for. Because if you lose this game, that last game becomes must-win of the season. Try here from the Hurricanes. Whoa, Ruben Love. Picked up the ball, scored. Not looking good for the Reds. Early setback here for the Reds. That's my mini Coke. There you go, the mini Coke, you guys. Just a small little one. Got to watch the sugar, my friend. That was a beautiful pass. Was that Callum Harkin or was that Amanga Johnson? Lucky bounce there for Ruben Love, but it is 5-0 for the Hurricanes. Good start from the Hurricanes. The man has been hot, red hot lately, Ruben Love. He's spreading the love. So let's see if he makes the kick. Can help himself out here, converting his own try. See what he gets. Good kick there as well. Good kick there as well. So we got it. It's on 7 points to 0. It's on the board. It's on the board. Surprise, surprise. So, Hurricanes back with the ball. The Reds got to come up with a plan here. Stolen by the Reds. Well done. It's going to be advantage here to the Reds. Ref blows the whistle. So, what do the Reds do here? You go for the 3 points. Ball carrier holding on. Do you go for the 3 points early? No, they're not going for goal. They're going for touch here. So, very aggressive here from the Reds. Good kick. That's going to be a line out on the 5 meter line by the Reds. How many MLS is that? What is MLS? All right, you guys know more than me again. A lot of people say that's normal. Oh, the Reds looking good. How about a meter out here for the Reds? McDermott trying to get the ball out quickly. Gives the ball off to Richie Azata. He picks up maybe a yard. It's about a meter out. Advantage to the Reds. Try by McDermott. Ooh, this game is starting off exactly what we wanted. Tries on both sides, quick scoring. This is gonna be. If this is the way this game is going, it's gonna be freaking interesting. Well done. Good bounce back straight off the. So So what happens here? Just checking the poll out, 24 votes in there, and yeah, the Chiefs are starting to pick it up. Good kick there. So we have 7-7 after 4 minutes. This is gonna be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what we wanted. This is exactly what we wanted. A good tight game of rugby. Well done by Tate McDermott. Does he start for Australia against the Lions? That's the question I have for all you Aussies out there. Reds on the attack again. McDermott getting the ball out the ruck, passes it on nicely to Ryan Smith. McDermott's going to put it. He's going to put it over the top. No, looking for Liner. Liner hoofs one up. Good kick. He's going to find touch there. Could have been better. About 5 meters inside the 10-meter line of the Reds. Good line-up position here for the Hurricanes to do something. Not a sold-out crowd. I'm surprised. I thought it would be more spectators there. AKD, high peace. Big peace to AKD, man. Good drive here. Good drive by the Hurricanes from Peter Lakai. Back to the back line there. It's Walker Leeware. Oh, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Reds ball here. The Reds throwing bad passing here from the Highlanders. So this could give a little bit of relief for the Reds, man. Now the votes are going up. 27 votes. 41% think Blues, Moana, Reds or Hurricanes. All right. So, line out here for the Reds. Well taken by McDermott. The Reds well over their own 10-meter line now. That was a good from Lucky Anderson. Reds, McDermott takes it over the halfway line. Reds are definitely. Pazami playing the scrum half here. Nice drive by Harry Wilson. So let's see what happens. McDermott gets the ball out the ruck again. Oh, Campbell, Jock Campbell. All around the halfway line at the moment. It's all about getting that breakthrough of the line. A kick from line, a nice high up and under. This should test both players. Play on by the ref. Ooh, and the Reds win the ball back. Nice play here by the Reds. Advantage to the Reds here. McDermott doing well. They're picking up 5-6 meters there. Oh, well done. Now, Dre Pakeha, well played. They're coming back for the penalty here. What do you do if you're the Reds? It's basically in front of the post, on the 22, in front of the post. Do you give the ball to Liner and say, son, put us in the front here with 3 points? I would take the 3 points now. Are they taking the 3 points? Hi, Bonnie. So let's have a look. Let's have a look what happens here. They're going to take the 3 points. I think that's a very clever decision. You've got to make this kick. This is basically the kick the Highlanders missed in the game before. Mr. Liner lining himself up, no pun intended. 3 points up. Shane, what is happening? Where are you from, my friend? So You want the Hurricanes, but your heart says Hurricanes, your head says Chiefs. Okay, all right. Look, that's a lot. This is a big game tonight. This is a massive game, this one. Because the winner is in the playoffs 100%. The loser will have to sweat it out next week. Is there next? Well, I can't remember. Let me just have a look at the standings again. Yeah, they're both on 12, so there is a next week for both of them. There we go. Reds on the attack. McDermott to take the ball out. Kick over the top. Nice. High one. Let's see. Oh, good pressure on the kick. Advantage to the Hurricanes. What are they going to do now? Brad Shields. Cam Roygard. Back to Roygard. Back to... I think the ball was forward. Yes, Roygard's pass was forward. But it will come back. It will be Hurricanes. Ball. It was Ruben Love that passed the ball forward. Sorry. Hutt Valley Brother in WGTN. Thanks for asking, sir. Listen here. I'm not that bad in geography, but Hutt Valley. Where the hell is Hutt Valley? So I'm going, you're a New Zealander. So just tell me North or South Island. I'm happy with that already. So it's going to be a line out here for the Hurricanes. Wellington, New Zealand. There you go. There you go. All right. Perfect. Now I know where you are. Good lineup by the Hurricane. He drops the ball. He knocks it on. That's coming back. It's going to be a red ball. That is a bad knock on. Who was that? Asufa Umau. Middle of the island. All right, okay. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Peter Lakai that dropped the ball forward. Don't see that often. So what's Liner going to do with the ball? Kick for touch here, I guess. Is it a scrum? Looks like they're going to take the scrum. Wilson hat-trick incoming. Wilson hat-trick. Harry Wilson hat-trick incoming. Okay. Pack weights. The Hurricanes a little bit heavier. The time in Switzerland. At the bottom of the screen, there should be, check it out. The bottom of the screen says Studio 2, 11:49 a.m. in the morning here in good old Switzerland. So there you know what time it is. And then everybody knows where I'm based. So, no problema. 13 minutes gone. And it's going to be a race. What country you support? Wait 1 second. What does it sound like? If I tell you I don't do a barbecue, I do a braai. What country do you think I support? There's the quiz. Okay. Obviously the Springboks, my son. Obviously, but I love your Super Rugby. That's one of the polls I'm going to put up later during the game. I want the South African teams back in the Super Rugby. I've had enough of this Northern Hemisphere shit rugby. Nice kick over the top. Well tidied up there by Callum Harkham. Now, listen here, I'm an old man. I don't know what IDKTBH means. You got to help me out. I'm old, man. It will be good this year. It will be good. This is going to be very exciting because South Africa got to go twice to New Zealand. Australia coming twice to South Africa. Fuck off, Wayne. I can say that without even feeling bad. Wayne, put a sock in it. England. Oh my Lord. Just because you're half an Aussie. It's going to be good, man. It's going to be very good. I think it's going to be a good rugby championship. I'm telling you now, that's going to be a lot closer than it was last year. Poor Wayne. Wayne is delusional. Now I think it's you got to be careful for the Argentinians, because New Zealand got to go twice to Argentina going twice to Australia, and then obviously Argentina and South Africa always split their games. I think one disadvantage this year for Argentina is that they've decided to play their home game against South Africa in Twickenham. But I can't see the South Africans dominating as much as they did last year. But with Rassie Erasmus, you never know. I think it'll be tight. I'm actually going. Oh, I'll still go with the South Africans, but I think the Aussies are going to do something good this year. They are really revving up for that World Championship. Oh, almost a try here. Knocked on by the Reds. Argentina will get last. You know what? I'm going to surprise everybody. I think the Springboks come in last this time. I don't think Erasmus will take this. I think this is more like a build-up. It will be... Yeah, I think this is more the build-up season where he tests a lot of young players. Next season's a different story again. But we've got a lot of rugby to play. I don't know. No, you always have the same amount of home games. You always have 3 home games and 3 away games. Last year, New Zealand went twice to South Africa. Had Argentina twice at home, and they split it between us. You guys, the New Zealand's Australia's always one at home, one away. Everybody needs to test young players. The Aussies don't, because they only got good young players. The old ones are gone already. The Aussies have basically made the change already. We'll see. Yeah, maybe, you know. But I do think you... I don't know. The Springboks have got an unbelievably large depth of squad. But I mean, they're playing a hell of a lot of games this year. We're playing the Barbarians 2 times against Italy. Then we have Georgia. Then we have the 6 matches in the Rugby Championship. And then we have the Autumn Internationals. Wayne, you're pushing it now. Now you're pushing it. And you have a poster of George Gregan on your wall. Fucking Johnny Wilkinson. I have a picture of Johnny Wilkinson at the bottom of my toilet, so that every time I shit on him. Johnny Wilkinson. That boy could kick, but hell no, you crazy, man. You crazy. We all know you have a tattoo of the Union Jack on your arse. Listen here, and if we lose to Japan again and win the World Cup, I'll take it. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, all that matters is, can you win the World Cup? And can we three-peat as the first team ever to three-peat? Because I want the South Africans to three-peat, because I want that trophy, that Webb Ellis trophy, to come to South Africa. We've won it 3 times. We get to keep it. They have to make a new trophy, and then they can call that fucking trophy the Rassie Erasmus or the Sia Kolisi trophy. Webb Ellis. Wilco after Carter. Everyone knows who's the GOAT. Ooh, Shane. You will get a lot of South Africans will disagree, but the GOAT is always very difficult in sports. I hope a box don't food poison. Well, why would they food poison somebody, man? I just know Rusty's going to come up with some shit again. He came up with the bomb squad last year. He must probably do something crazy again and throw all the people off. That man has got ideas in his head. Oh, a little bit of how's your father here between some of the players. But 19 minutes, almost 20 minutes in the book. It's 10-7 for the Reds. Gareth Edwards, the greatest player of all times. You see, there you go. There you go. A lot of people, different opinions, man. You ask a South African, he's going to say Brian Abana or somebody like that. You ask a New Zealander, he might say Jonah Lomo or Dan Carter. You ask an Aussie, I don't know. What was that great Australian fullback's name? Okay, well. Yeah, but how many world championships do you want? I mean, look at Sia Khaleesi. Back-to-back world champions as captain. Would Sia Khaleesi go down as one of the best players ever if he captained South Africa to a third World Cup in a row? It's very difficult to say over eras. Rugby changes. It's like when you say in tennis, who's the greatest tennis player of all times? You ask anybody in Eastern Europe, they're going to say Djokovic. You ask anybody in Southern Europe, they're going to say Nadal. And if you ask anybody in Central Europe, they're going to say Federer. You know, and the Americans will come and say it's Pete Sampras. I mean, come on. Gareth Edwards, I don't know, you know. But I will give it to you, you know, if you think that, hey, I can Google that. Let's Google. What does Google say? Greatest rugby player ever. You see, now this site is French Dominega and fucking Antoine Dupont. There you go. That's very okay, so this is which site has got this on? This is like this rugby site, this world rugby site. They got best rugby players of all time. At number 10, they got Antoine Dupont. Just waiting for this game to complete. I like Dan Carter. I'm just looking who they got you. Brian Abana's at 8. Gareth Edwards is at 7. Then they got Martin Johnson of England. Fuck it, this poll is dumb. Brian O'Driscoll. Johnny Wilkinson at 4. Dan Carter at 3. Richie McCaw at 2. And then they're going to have Jonah Lomo at 1. This side must be the most fucking dumbest fight in the world. Jonah Lomo was a great player, but he wasn't long enough to be considered one of the greats. He never scored a try against South Africa. I'd give Dan Carter a shot. I'd give Dan Carter and I'd give Andre Pollard a shot. Those two, definitely for their teams. Pollard has won 2 World Cups. Dan Carter did well. For me, the best captains, I go Richie McCaw, Sia Khaleesi. I like Richie McCaw as captain. But yeah, listen here. Obviously, if your heart is for New Zealand, you're going towards New Zealanders. If your heart is for South Africa, South Africans, Australians, English will always come up with Johnny Wilkinson or Johnson or I don't know, one of those guys. They always come up with something. But an Englishman cannot be the greatest rugby player of all times, and a Welshman can't be the greatest rugby player. Not in my book, at least. Yeah, but you got to be careful. You got to be careful with test point scorers, because you've always got to look at the amount of test matches some countries can play and others can't. Zizan Brooks, Wayne. And listen here, Yes, if you're a fly half, obviously you must probably score more points than other players. Who is attacking? Still the Reds at the moment. Within the 22 year. Paisami. He breaks it. He breaks two. He breaks 3 tackles. 10 meters out here for the Reds. Well done. Mate, that's coming back. Well, if you look at which rugby player scored the most points ever in internationals, Dan Carter. With 112 caps, he scored 1,598 points. Unbelievable. Got a big injury break here, so let me stop the clock. Clock has been stopped. First German-born winner of Wimbledon. That must be Boris Becker, my son. Must be Boris. Yeah, we can do some quizzes if you want. There's no problem. Just let me know what you would like to quiz. But I think that's an easy one. That's Boris. Boom Boom Becker. John McEnroe. You know, I know. He was not quite a German. But a good one. John McEnroe. Not looking good there for Walker. McEnroe, because he was born in Germany, but he wasn't German. Who was the first German-born winner of Wimbledon? German-born, yeah, McEnroe. You're right, because his dad was in the military, I think. Not German. You got it right. Good. That's a good question. I got to write that one down. That's a very good question. That's a trick question. Boris was a legend, yeah, but the first German to win it was Boris. The first German born was McEnroe. McEnroe, I think, was born somewhere in. We'll actually have a look quickly where Johnny Mac was born. But he was born in Germany, you're right. John McEnroe. There, John McEnroe was. Wikipedia. Who was the only team to win for a cup and never score a goal? Phew, you're asking me questions this morning. Yes, Wiesenbach. No, Wiesenbach, okay. John McEnroe was born in Wiesbaden, West Germany. That is right. FA Cup. So, Hurricanes back on the attack here. Good kick, good take by the Reds. McDermott. Elusive little bugger, that McDermott. Jock Campbell getting there. I'll ask you guys a new question in a second. We get to 60 votes, I'll ask you a new question. I got it in my head. Let's have a look. Try by the Hurricanes. He was. Try here by the Hurricanes. Nice try there. Well scored try. For Fini Final Garnofo. I'm just having a look. So, kick, not good. So it's going to stay 12-10. All right, so I'm going to end this poll quickly because I got to ask you Aussie something, you know. Got to do something. It is an Australian home game today, so we're going to ask the Aussies. Greatest Aussie rugby player ever. Just hey, listen here. These are the people that I'm choosing here. David. Just typing in the next poll, don't worry. There could be more. There could be more. Let's start the poll. There could be more. I've just started this poll. Don't kill me, Aussies. These are the ones that came to my mind. Check it out. If you have any other ideas, please write them up. But at the moment, the Reds are back on the attack here. 10-meter line of the Hurricanes. Still the Reds on the ball here. Nongor. It's going to be a penalty to the Reds here. You take the 3 points now. Look, I think Lionel's going for it. Ooh, you lucky bugger. That must be worth something today, and that's a nice one. I mean, there were others I could have put on there. I could have put Matt Burke in there. John Eales. I must say, I'm not that astute with Australian rugby history. But those are kind of the guys that came to mind. So Liner going here to put the Reds up by 1 again. Let's see what he does. His dad is on the pole. And the kick is good. So the Reds are up 13 to 12 with 7 minutes to go. No shot clock in Super Rugby, no. Yeah, look, I was thinking of John Eales, Matt Burke. I can only have 4. That's the only thing about the polls on YouTube. I need to write them. I need to increase it to like 6. Stephen Larkham, another one. There you go. The ref is awful. Oh, okay. All right. McDermott over the top again. Oh, that could go straight out of bounds, and it does. But he was within his 22, so it's not a problem. A lot of players I could have put in there, man. A lot of players I could have put in there. You guys, all you New Zealanders out there, come up with I'll do a poll afterwards on the best New Zealand rugby player of all times. You guys give me some names that you think I should put out there. I don't care what you guys say, but Dan Carter's on the list. For me, Dan Carter's got to be on the list. You guys can tell me. Okay, all right. So the Australian Health Show. So you must be a very good rugby player then. Buck Shelford. Is that now for New Zealand? I don't know who the fuck Buck Shelford is. Okay, I'm going to put that down. Buck Shelford. Just remember, kind of keep it in like after the 80s, 90s, 2000s. Don't go too far back. You know, because I do like I always say players within the World Cup era. No Bulls this weekend. Jonah, of course, Jonah. Sean Fitzpatrick. Another try for the Hurricanes. Fitzpatrick was tough, yeah. I'm not saying this guy that I'm going to mention now. I don't think Jonah is number 1. Ah, okay. Good try here. Let me just put that on the board. Another nice bounce there. Nice bounce there. Christian Cullen. We'll see ya. All right, well. Okay, let me think about it now. Okay, so we're going to have Dan Carter on the list. I think we can agree on that. Jeff Wilson. Oh. Okay, we'll go Dan Carter. We'll go Jonah Lomu. So we've got Dan Carter and Jonah Lomu on the list. Guys are coming up with names here. Not putting Jeff Wilson on the list. I hate his commentating. Got to check out some. Buck Shelford. Okay, I'm gonna Google this quickly. Best All Black. It would help if I spell the word All Black right. What about Artie Surveyor? No. Okay. All right, you guys have got a good lot of you. I've got my list. I got my list. I know I'm not going to do everybody right. Ooh, I've got so many guys saying there's a must. I can't put them all on there. These are the new ones that I need to put on there. What about Miles Molina? Joe Rocococo? Dan Coles, Buck Shefford. All right, okay. The Highlanders, the Hurricanes, another try. Now that the Hurricanes are running goddamn wild on them here. The Hurricanes are running. McCaw, you guys are killing me, man. I can't put them all on. Doug Highland, Richie McCaw. There you go. There's a lot. There is a hell of a lot. I don't think we can do this poll. I think we'll do somebody injustice, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do injustice because everybody's going to be upset. Whatever way I do this poll, you're going to be upset. But I love the knowledge out there. Mike, Richie McCaw. I might have to break it down in pack and wingers. Bruce Jenner. Bruce Jenner was a swimmer, man. I've Googled all of them. I've got them all here. I can prove it to you. I just Googled the whole lot of them. It is so tough. Can we agree? We'll do two polls. Can we agree? We'll do. Okay. The first World Cup was in 1987, right? The clock, yeah, don't worry about the clock. I'll fix the clock in a second. Yeah, New Zealanders. Nice. Yeah, there you go. We're talking New Zealanders, you pricks. Okay, I got this. Never. I'm gonna put this poll on never. What about Andrew Mertens? That poll's going to be difficult, man. That poll's going to be difficult. We'll leave the Aussie poll up there so long. There you go. Look, it's so tough, man. It's so tough because, I mean, people forget. I mean, you talk about Jonah Loma, never won a World Cup. Never. Taya Umanga, never won a World Cup. I mean, Mike's mentioned Nas Buerto, never won a World Cup. You still got Mike. You promised me a signature from Nas. Don't forget. Ardy could go down as one of, if he lifts you the World Cup in 2 years' time. Ardy could go down as one of the best ever. Good kickers win you World Cups. Okay, I'm going to do it differently. I will do it different because there's no way in hell I'm going to get everybody together. Yeah, I can't even do that. I was going to go, name me one New Zealander that we could put in for the greatest rugby player of all times. One South African, one Australian, and one European. But it's not easy. Rugby's going well. We're having a discussion. Who's the greatest New Zealander rugby player of all times? Who's the greatest Australian rugby player of all times? At the moment, it looks like it's David Campese for the Australians. Lagging. Okay, let me do something. If we're lagging, let me do something. What can I do? I can switch off the chat and I'll do it on my phone. Is that better, Vern? Let me just get into the chat again. Meaning I won't be able to change the poll, but that doesn't matter. So it is half time. Don't worry. I will fix the clock for half time right now. There we go. Half time. Don't worry. Okay. You see, everybody's got an opinion. Is the lag better now? Let me tell the lag part. But before the lag gets any better, I'm off to the bathroom for a quick break because I'm on my own today and I can't get it up to scratch. So let me just put that out there quickly. Be back soon. Put it out there. I'll be back soon. Give me 5 minutes. It's half time. I'm back. I'll just take the sign off in a second. I'm just going to set it up again. Oh, we go, boys. There we go, boys. Back again. Yeah, he scored the most tries in 2 World Cups. You are right about that. But he didn't score in the finals. That's the problem. Oh, boys, look at that. Look at that pizza. My wife was so kind. Need to have a little bit of pizza. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. I'm having a good piece of pizza here. I needed that. Been a long morning. KFC makes the best chicken. I like KFC. I do like KFC, you guys. But nothing like a freshly made pizza. There we go. So we're waiting for the second half to start. Look, got to hand it to the Hurricanes. They've done really well. Look at their standings. If the Hurricanes win, and it looks like it's looking good for them. With a bonus point, they can move to 35. The Blues couldn't catch them anymore, so they would definitely. A win from the Hurricanes or the Reds is definite playoff spot. The losers still has next week. Let me have a look. What do you say here? Next poll. Did Vic wash and dry his hands correctly? Always. Chuck Norris arched. All right. Good, man. Good. Big no on that. Hello, and he's eating. Okay. I was chatting to Les Green and I'm waiting now for his CV. Vic, he will get something. Perfect, Lawrence. That is beautiful. If you guys, let me just take the standings away. If you guys don't know what this is all about, this is the kind of channel we're trying to be. We have a friend of ours. He lost his job. Friend of the channel. And somebody else is going to try to hook him up with the job. That's all. That's what this channel is about. That's what the channel's about, man. Helping each other out. Pizza is wonderful. It's halftime, so let me eat this in halftime a little bit. I'll be seeing what. Oh man, if Morna can win tomorrow, I'd be so happy. We have got a big community from Samoa that'll be in tomorrow morning. All you guys that have been in today, got to be in tomorrow morning for the Moana game. I think it's going to be one of the biggest games of the season. We will see what happens tomorrow. Good one, Jason. Good one. I'm going to quickly go look at the poll. Maybe we'll start a new one quickly during the halftime. Second half hasn't started. Come on. I want to quickly do this poll before the second half starts. So let's go. Then we have a little bit of time. There we go. There we go. One more piece. Not good. Here we go. About to kick off. I'm just going to quickly get that done. About to get the kickoff going here. All right. That's a good question. Should the South African teams rejoin the Super Rugby? Let me just see if I got that all spelled right. There you go. There you go. That's that poll. Starting that new poll. One more piece. Oh, this pizza's so good, man. I'm lagging. Don't worry. The lag is going to go away right now. Am I still lagging? Oh, the Reds on a try here. Well done. The Reds have just bounced back in ultimate fashion here. So, gotta put that to the side. Gotta concentrate on this rugby now. Well done by the Reds. McDermott with a try. Okay, my question is, are we still lagging? Are we still lagging? I hope not. Listen here, stop eating. I've been 48 hours without bloody food. All these live shows here and I never get to eat. People understand that I have to eat. And drink. Otherwise I'm going to die on air. Might get a few views more. Is that lagging gone now? Come on. People tell me this. You're still lagging. What the fuck is that? Why am I still lagging? I can't change anything right now. Let me see if I open the door a little bit. Maybe my internet connection is better now. Am I still lagging? So let's see, can the Reds turn this one around? Do you call your tea pink or salmon? Pink. Salmon is a fish. Not for me. It's not a color. Scrappy at the moment. Okay. No lag. Thank you. Thanks, Eric. So I got rid of the lag. Okay, that's good. I can't do much more than that than get rid of the lag. I don't even see what the poll's doing at the moment because I've switched everything off. I need to change, to see what the poll's doing. Ref has still stopped the clock, so we're waiting for the clock to resume. Eric, how's your day been, man? The Warriors and the Western Force tomorrow. Yeah. But first it's Moana against the Chiefs. So a lot of you think the SA team should join the rugby again, the Super Rugby. I'm also one of those that definitely believe in that. So, ref, get this game started again. Second of July, the Queensland Reds will take on the British and Irish Lions in Scunthorpe Stadium. Oh, that's a nice. I'm not going to say it. Got to be nice. The new generation. Not bad. No, the Hurricanes have played well, man. The Hurricanes have played really well. I think the Hurricanes could be a surprise team here in the URC. In the Super Rugby. I think they could nick this title. I think the Hurricanes could be a very scary team you don't want to face in the playoffs. Because the best they can do is come in fourth, meaning they're going to play against the Chiefs or they're going to play against a third place team. That third place team is shitting themselves. Again, the Hurricanes here are doing well. Oh, beautiful catch by Liner and beautiful work by him. That is beautiful. Let me read this quickly from Eric. Put my phone up here just so I can read it. I should be off work, but a colleague lost his pet dog last night. Oh, man. Well, he lost, did the dog die or is it gone missing? Because if it's gone missing, we'll tell the people what area. Maybe there's some people out there in the chat. People can look out for it. And if there's people Eric's from Newcastle area, I think. So here we go. Let me hit that clock again. Oh my Lord. Hurricanes, their backline is doing really well here. I like that boy Billy Proctor. Against Lakai. There we go. Come on. Oh, man, that's sad, man. That is sad. Well, hey, tell your friend we're thinking about him. Losing a dog's like losing a flipping family member. People forget that, man. Those little critters, they get onto you, man. Reds on the attack again. Oh, nice pass. Good passing here by the Reds. Good movement by Harry Wilson. Didn't somebody say Harry Wilson scored 3 times? No lagging at my end. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Good to know. Good to know. Guys, let me know. Are you going to be joining us tomorrow for Moana against the Chiefs? Everybody's got to join tomorrow. I'm telling you, that's going to be an epic game. Penalty to the Hurricanes. I think we're going to have thousands of people in tomorrow for that Moana against. And I can tell you that my friends there on the islands there in Samoa and Tonga and Fiji, they are waiting for this game. This is the biggest game of the season. Just have a look at the poll again quickly. 72% want the SA teams back. I think 3 would be good. The Bulls, the Sharks, and the Stormers. I don't think the Lions are good enough to play in the Super Rugby at the moment. Unless the Lions and the Cheetahs and the Pumas kind of get together in South Africa for a 4th team. There's 11 teams now. I think it would be nice to build it back out to 16. That'd be great. Good line out here by the Hurricanes, but they lose it. It kicks it straight out of bounds, McDermott. What time do you have to wake tomorrow? 9 o'clock Central European time. So Eric, that'll be 8 o'clock in Britain. So 8 o'clock in the morning with you, 9 o'clock with us in the morning. Hurricanes got problems having with the line out here. Well done by Roy God. Come on now. Come on. I got lagging on the stream, which is very frustrating. Because what people don't know, I'm using the stream from Australia. I'm watching Australian TV here. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Yeah. People don't know the story behind it, right? The last rugby championships, I hammered the Australians. Oh my God, I hammered them. Because their rugby play was so flipping pathetic. I was all over the Aussies. And then there's a running joke that the Australians are not going to let me into the country because I hammered them so hard. I'm trying to be nice to the Aussies this year, you know. Until the rugby championship comes again, all my hard work will go down the drain. But the Aussies were freaking pathetic last year in the championship. Lost twice to Australia, lost twice to South Africa. Did they actually beat? I can't remember. Did the Aussies beat the New Zealanders once? I can't remember. No, I don't think so. Oh, well played here by the Hurricanes. I thought that could be a high tackle there by the Reds. Let's have a look at this again. Ooh. Does the ref take a look at this again or not? And I think it's actually Hurricanes ball. But no, giving it to the Reds with a good line out. The Reds definitely need to set up something. I thought Roy God was tackled high around the neck. Dog heaven, yeah. Oh, the Reds are piling in on this one, but it is Hurricanes ball. 30 minutes to go. Why am I always down by a minute? There you go. So, Roy got back. He gets it off to Lakai. Roy got trying to take it out. Now they're inside the 10-meter line of the Reds. Good tackle by the Reds there. Stopped him in his tracks. Yeah, but listen here. Don't count them out of the next World Cup. I like the mentality of the Aussies. I like the mentality of the New Zealanders as well. And I love the mentality of the boys from the islands. McDermott gets the grubber back. Good. Well done here by the Reds. Good defense. Whoa. What a run there by Filippo Duganu. Pazami in there as well. McDermott getting the ball out. Line up back through the back line. Yeah, look, it is. The exchange rate, but that's hurting the South African teams in the Super Rugby, in the URC as well. Because £1 is 20 rand, man. That's a big difference. I just think the South African rugby teams, South Africa, New Zealand, Australia, and the boys from the island are closer. You're never going to compete with the Leinsters and the Glasgow Warriors of this world with their pounds and stuff. Like the money's just too big. Come on, Reds are putting a lot of effort into this one. Nongor, 6 phases already. Gonna have one more piece of this pizza. I need to. "11 phases here for the Reds, still on the attack, almost onto the 22. Liner trying to get out there. McDermott picks it up. Could have been a forward pass. Well taken there by Lucky Anderson. This is 14 phases of good, solid rugby. Richie Azati getting a few yards there. McDermott taking the ball out. Back to Richie to Seth Fayagazi. Reds, but they're not picking up meters. But it's hard work here. If you're a Hurricane defender, you are on the... it's a lot of work you're putting in here. McDermott back out to Fraser McWright. He doesn't pick up much. McDermott tries it again. Joe Bryle. Now that's a lot better. Oh, he's picked up. Oh, what a try by Joe Bryle. With a lot of help from Ryan Smith, who pushed him over the line. And listen, you boys, it's a 1-point game. I knew this one is... There you go. All the 1-point game, boys. 1-point game. Ooh, this is going to be a tight one until the end. I can see this going down to the wire. This is going to be very nice coming up here. This is what I wanted. I don't have any horse in the race here today. I just want a good game. Who sent me an SMS now? All right. 42 people in the vote already. 76 want the SA teams back. I want them back. You know why I want them back? Because the refereeing in the URC is so ridiculous. It's the worst referees in the world. They have 2 good referees. There's the 2 lady referees. Harley Davison and Barrett Teron, the South African lady. Those 2 are good. The rest of the Italian referees are up to shit, man. Conversion is good. 1-point lead for the Reds against the Hurricanes. Oy, 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 oy. This is going to be an unbelievable last 25 minutes. Gonna be big. It's gonna be big, man. Somebody likes my pizza, okay. Well, hey, listen, you're always welcome. If you come over for a visit, you're always welcome for a pizza, my friend. The Reds coach is losing his shit there in the booth. So, here we go. Line up for the Hurricanes on the halfway line. Let's see what happens here. 23 minutes to go. Plenty of time. 1 point game. All is open. The ref gives a penalty to the Hurricanes. There was encroachment, I think, on the part of the Reds in the line-out. Roygaard. Lakai doing well there. Up to the 10-meter line. Need help there quickly, though. Hurricanes, Roygaard there. They're going backwards here. Here we go. Still Hurricanes ball, but little grubber down the line has got that one, and he'll hoof it up big time. Oh, he found touch on their 10-meter line, but a quick throw here from the Hurricanes. No, have I lost the pictures totally? No, not yet. Something's wrong. No, we'll see. Reload the page is what I have to do. So let's maybe look at the clock compared to my clock. All right. So what we got here? Another scrum coming up. Why have I got it? I don't know. I must have hit something. I don't know what the hell. Off. There you go. So, scrum, Reds ball. Ooh. Quick take from McDermott. He's off. That was a knock on by the Hurricanes. Coming back, it was a knock on by the Hurricanes. Coming back, it's going to be red ball. 20 minutes to go, and yeah, good position here for the Reds. On the 22 of the Hurricanes, going to be a penalty to the Reds, so they're going to have a good chance to either kick the ball or see what they come up with here. My score is wrong, Vic. Why is my score? My score is fucking perfect. 27-26. The TV says it. I say it. Why should my score be wrong? Nigel John, one try, please. Hurricanes there. Nigel, where you from, man? Somebody doesn't like the jerseys. Lawrence, where are you watching this? On West Boogaloo State TV or what? Knocked forward by the Reds. I got to strengthen. I'm so hungry, man. One more piece. Beautiful. Score, please. 27-26 for the Reds. 18 minutes to go. Hurricanes ball on their own 22. after a knock on by the Reds. Lawrence, what do you think the score should be if it's not 27-26? There we go. So, scrum here for the Hurricanes. No. No, it's not. It's unless I'm like 5 hours behind. It's 30, it's 27. It's 27, 26. What is wrong with the TV here, man? Yeah, I'm right. My score is right, man. A little bit of trouble with the feed right now, but they're trying to get me a stream back again. And the Reds are on the attack here. The knock on by the Reds. Every time I say they're on the attack, they knock it on. I don't know where you get 34 from. You might... Are you dreaming of this 34? Oh, the Reds actually steal the line out really nicely, and then they just throw the ball away again. It's Hunter Paisami that drops the ball. Pastrami drops the ball. Come on, man. There you go. Lawrence is in a time machine, man. He thinks he's fucking... What was the boy's name there? Back to the Future? Michael J. It's Michael J. Lawrence. He's Back to the Future, man. Or you're sitting in your DeLorean. Feed is terrible for me now. Try to watch the end of this one. Ah, that's better. Hurricanes on the attack here, over the halfway line, over the 10-meter line, over the 22. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul, ref. I thought he flipping tackled his face. That's a try. That's a try from the Hurricanes. Will they check it? I will. Well, they just scored. The Hurricanes just scored, but my stream is lagging. But it is a try for the Hurricanes. So it's 31-27 to the Hurricanes. This can be a tough kick from the corner here. I'll let you know if he converts it. Don't worry. Here we go. That was a shoulder. It wasn't a high tackle. So we're just waiting for the conversion or the non-conversion, whichever way we look at it. Are they going to look at it? Did he step out of bounds here? As of now, it stands. Here we go. Here we'll see. This angle will definitely see it better. Or maybe not. Looks like they're going to give the try. Here we go. Here we go. Nice pass. And oh, no. He's well. Yeah, well within. That try, the kick is not good. So it's a 4-point difference, 31-27. The Reds will kick off. The Hurricanes will receive the ball. No problem. Try to keep you up as much as I can, but my TV is lagging big time at the moment. I'm getting the signal from Australia, man. I thought load shedding was only in South Africa. So it's going to be kickoff here for the Reds. 13 minutes to go. Good take here by the Highlanders, the Hurricanes. Roygaard over the top, nice kick. Almost to the halfway line. Well taken by Jock Campbell. Reds on the attack again. In the half, almost to the 10-meter line of the Hurricanes. Oh, holding on, coming in late. So it's going to be a penalty to the Hurricanes. You pay such a lot for the streaming rights and stuff like that, but the minute there's a hell of a lot of people watching it on these streaming TV shows, then the feed is not good anymore. But look, it is what it is. I'll be surprised if we have a good feed tomorrow with Morna against the Chiefs. But we're waiting here. There's a replay. What is wrong here? Is there something wrong here? Ooh. Well done. Well done. So it's going to be a Hurricanes line out on about 24 meters out from the Reds try line. We've got about 12 minutes to go. Line out, well taken. Good movement there from Duplessis Keravi. Roygaard. Back to Azafo Amu. Here we go. Roygaard. That went backwards. Not a knock on. Stolen by the Reds. Oh, big steal by the Reds here. So now they're using their back line. The big boy that is, was a number. Penalty to the Reds. Guys, this is going all the way to the wire. Who's attacking? At the moment, it's the Reds with the ball in their own half. The Highland just gave the ball away cheaply now. In such good position. This is not the time of the game to give the ball away cheaply. So we're just waiting to see what happens here. But the Reds are on the attack. Good kick by the Reds. So the ball is on the halfway line. It's going to be a line out to the Reds. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. Why is my clock? I don't know why their clock jumps like that. It's the Hurricanes. Yeah, I know. Hurricanes, Highlanders. Oh, Chucky. Here we go. Come on. Reds with the ball. Onto the halfway line. Good movement. Oh, nice. Good movement here from the Reds. Picking up another good 15 meters. Well into the half now of the Hurricanes. Good tackle. But whoa, what a tackle by the Hurricane player. But still Reds ball. Paisami going nowhere. What can they do now? Still attacking over the 10-meter line here. That was well done by Jock Campbell. Come on. My feed is actually catching up. That's why it always jumps the time. Here we go. Well, the Reds are all up to the 22 and piling in the pressure here. Looking good for the Reds. Any penalty is not enough. They need 4 points. They need the try. Well done. Reds about 15 meters out now. Penalty to the Hurricanes. Holding on. Ooh, big break for the Hurricanes. Everybody needs a Dan Carter, son. Everybody needs Shane. Don't worry, Reds will lose. Everybody needs a Dan Carter. In World Rugby today, if you've got a Dan Carter or Sean Pollock on your team, Andre Pollock, not Sean Pollock, Jesus. Andre Pollard, a world-class kicker. It's just a big difference on a team because the other team knows they can't give cheap penalties or anything like that. Always got to worry about a drop goal or something. A world-class fly-off is what everybody needs, man. But there are not many of them out there. You can count them off on one hand. Well, you can count them off on 3 fingers at the moment. I think there are only 2. Bowden. I think Bowden Barrett's class act. And I think Andre Pollard is a class act. Maybe the French guy, the fullback, Ramos, is a good kicker, but I don't see anybody else. The next stream is live tonight at 5 o'clock Central European Time, 4:45 to be precise. Live European Final Four basketball from Abu Dhabi. And then tomorrow morning we will be live for Moana Pacific against the Chiefs at 5 to 9 Central European Time. Seven minutes to go, yeah. The Reds got to come up with some ideas here. But the Hurricanes defense is holding steadfast. Oh, what a big hit there. No, it just knocked the wind out of him. He just released the ball straight away. So, what has the ref decided here? A lot of missed tackles in this game, huh? Here we go. Scrum for the Hurricanes. If you're the Hurricanes, you just want to keep the ball in this part of the field right now. This would be a big statement win for the Hurricanes. It'd be a tragic loss for the Reds. Okay. That's the score, 27-31, yeah. And we're in the 74th minute now. I have no idea who Jerry Tawai is. Don't ask me. Here we go. Hurricanes. Hurricanes, if they can hold on to the ball. Nice passing. Good rugby here from the Hurricanes. Using their brains. 5 minutes to go, guys. 5 minutes to go. Hurricanes have not lost to the Reds in 13 years. All right, okay. What a tackle by the Reds there. That was from Hunter Paisami. Basically, the Hurricanes player just went back 10 meters. Still 5 minutes exactly now. Roygard. Doing well, man. The phases. Penalty to the Hurricanes. 8 phases, penalty to the Hurricanes. Nah. Oof, do you risk the kick here? You take the kick here. High tackle. Let's see what happens here now. If they kick this one here, the Hurricanes, it could be 34-27 now. They're going for touch. That's a way out to kick it for the penalty, I think. So let's see what happens here. 4 minutes left in this tight one. Going to be a line out for the Hurricanes, about 6-7 meters out from the try line of the, it was up, yeah, that was a bad high tackle. So the Hurricanes will have a line out 7 meters away from the Reds try line. 4 minutes to go. And it's looking good for the Hurricanes. Good line out. Can they get a maul going here, the Hurricanes? Good steady, yeah, picking up. Ball comes out. Oh, got to be careful now. Advantage to the Hurricanes. Well, I thought they got lucky there. 3 meters out for the Hurricanes. This could be the end of it. This could, if they score here. Oh, what tackling by the Reds. Going back for the knock on. So it'll still be Hurricanes ball on the 5 meter line. 3 minutes to go. The Reds have got to get a stop here if they want. Hands in the ruck. Okay. They got to get a stop here if they want anything to happen. Ah, look, the rugby that I've seen in the Super Rugby this year has been phenomenal. Of a high quality. This is the live table. Ooh, the Reds will get a bonus point at the moment, so that does help them. They stay 5 points ahead of Moana, who are in 6. 5 points ahead of the Blues that are in 6. So that bonus point, they do not want the Hurricanes to score now. They do not want the Hurricanes to score. Because that bonus point could be freaking vital. Highlanders with a good scrum. The Highlanders want to put this one to bed. Good movement from, nice movement through the back line. What are the Hurricanes coming up with here? Oh, he slips, love slips. But it's still all Hurricanes. Huh? 1.5 minutes to go. Can the Reds keep them from scoring? Is basically. See you later, Lawrence. The Reds have got to keep this. It's been held up by the Reds. Woohoo! Well done by the Reds. Great defense. All right. So what happens here now? We've got a minute to go. Well done by the Reds. Great defense. They held it up. So let's see what happens now. Look, the Hurricanes will take the win. The Reds will take the bonus point right about now. Crazy decision making here. The Hurricanes got the ball. Got 30 seconds left in this one. Oh, let me just... The ref has just stopped the... Here we go. My clock is now perfect. 16 seconds to go. The Hurricanes will want to score to damage the Reds' chance of making the playoffs. The Reds just want to make sure they don't score anymore. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The game is officially over right now. So, but still Hurricanes on the attack here. The Reds just need to stop here. And the Hurricanes do the Reds a favor and they actually kick the ball out of bounds. So, guys, that was it. Hurricanes get the win. The Reds get the bonus point. So it's actually not a bad bonus point for the Reds because they are in the hunt here. But listen, that was our stream for today. Listen here, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, whatever. Tonight, 4:45 Central European time. It is Final Four European basketball. Please join us for that. We have both games, one after the other. And then again, tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock Central European time, it's our morning show, followed by Moana Pacific against the Chiefs. So join us for that. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being in here. Thanks for all the chats. Thanks for all the love, the likes, the votes. And see you guys tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.